when I was 21.
It is that time of year, guys. The postseason in the Major League Baseball season is upon us. The regular season has come to a close, and now it is time for October baseball to begin. And I think we can all agree that October baseball is the best baseball. Like, if you're watching this video, you probably enjoy baseball, but you know that games in April and May and June, it's baseball, it's fun. But when you get to October and the games are super meaningful, when it's like win or go home type of atmosphere, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. So today what we're going to do in MLB The Show 17, we are going to simulate the postseason. I have the entire bracket here ready to go. All the rosters should be up to date. But I have the roster, or the bracket here just like it is in real life. Minnesota and New York playing in the wild card in the AL, Colorado and Arizona playing in the NL. The winner goes on to play the things. We'll go through the matchups really quick before we get into the simulation. But guys, this is going to be a very, very fun postseason. I am extremely excited to see how MLB The Show 17 predicts this. Before I get into the sim, make sure you guys in the comments let me know, 1, who do you think is going to win the World Series? And then 2, who do you think MLB The Show 17 is going to predict to win this World Series in this simulation? Really quick, let's go over the bracket. We've got Minnesota and the Yankees in the AL wildcard. The winner of that game will go take on the best team in the American League in terms of record, which is the Cleveland Indians. And in the other ALDS, you've got the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. So then over in the National League, you can see Colorado and Arizona are going to be fighting it out in the wildcard game. The winner of that game is going to go ahead and play the Dodgers, who have the best record in the National League, the top seed. And then in the other NLDS, you've got the Cubs and the Nationals. So my pick to win the World Series is the Dodgers. I have them winning it. I've had them all year, and I'm not going to stray away from my prediction now just because it might not look as good for them. I'm still going to say the Dodgers. And then who do I think is going to win this simulation? I am actually probably going to go with the Nationals. I think the Nationals have the best team in MLB The Show in terms of caliber of players. So I think the Nationals are going to win, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so the first game we're going to simulate is the AL wildcard game because that is the first game that's going to be happening in real life. So the real life matchup is Luis Severino versus Irvin Santana. I matched that up in this game, so let's see how it goes. Minnesota Twins at the Yankees AL wildcard. We're going to simulate this game. And let's see, who's it going to go to? The Twins! Oh my gosh, MLB The Show has the Twins coming back to beat the Yankees in New York. The Yankees got 11 hits, the Twins got 6, and the Twins still came out with the victory. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. That means the Twins move on to play the Indians. So now we're going to move to the National League wildcard game. The Arizona Diamondbacks, who have Zach Greinke going for them, versus the Colorado Rockies, who have John Gray. This one is going to be in Arizona, so here we go, man. National League wildcard. Let's see how it goes. Who's going to take this victory? The Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks were the first wildcard seed, and they were able to hold off the Rockies at a score of 5-3. Zach Greinke got the win. Fernando Rodney got the save. All right, there you go. The wild card matches are done. So now here's a full look at the things. We've got the Minnesota Twins facing the Cleveland Indians in the ALDS, and then you've got the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Then you've got the Cubs and the Nationals, and then the Diamondbacks and Dodgers. So we're going to start off with this game with the Twins and the Indians. The first game in Cleveland, Corey Kluber versus Jose Barrios. Let's go ahead and simulate this one and see if the Twins are able to keep their streak alive. And they do. Wow, the Minnesota Twins are 2-0 in the postseason. What is going on? It looks like I might have messed up and I missed a day where I should have been looking, but the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs both had their games too, and they both won. So Boston is up 1-0 on the Astros, Minnesota's up 1-0 on the Indians, the Cubs are up 1-0 on the Nationals. So now let's see what's going on with the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. First game in Los Angeles, Kershaw versus Robbie Ray. So we're going to go ahead and simulate this game. And the Dodgers are going to take game one. 20 hits for the Dodgers. 6 runs on 20 hits. It went into the 12th inning. Oh my God, what a good game for the first National League Division Series game. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty fun. All right, let's go ahead and go see what's going on here. Dallas Keuchel versus Rick Porcello. Houston is down 0-1 to the Red Sox. Let's see how this one goes. We're going to see the game here. Simulate. And the Astros are able to tie the series up at 1 at a score of 8-7. A walk-off win for the Houston Astros in the bottom of the 9th. It's already a good postseason here, guys. This is looking pretty fun. So now we're gonna move over to the Nationals and Cubs. Steven Strasburg versus Arrieta. Let's go ahead and view today's games and let's simulate this one. And the Cubs are up 2-0 on the Nats. 5-3. The Cubs won in the 10th inning. The Nationals scored 5 runs in the last 2 innings, but the Cubs were able to hold them off. The Cubs scored 5 runs in the last 2 innings of the game and were able to take the victory at 5-3. So the Cubs are up 2-0. Wow, this is an insane postseason so far. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the Indians and Twins game 2. The Twins are up 1-0 in the series. Let's see, all preceding games will be simulated, so we're probably going to have to go back and see what other games we missed. But the Indians definitely came back, and this one was their game. 15-4, absolutely beaten up on the Twins. 5 runs in the 8th inning, wow. But let's go back and check the bracket and see what else we missed. Boston and Houston is tied at 1, Minnesota and Cleveland at 1-1, and Chicago and Washington is still 2-0 Chicago. So let's go ahead and see the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Dodgers again and see what's going on here. Game 2, the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Dodgers are up 1-0. And let's go ahead and simulate today's game. The Diamondbacks took the victory. They tied the series at 2-1. This is a really good postseason. All right, here, let me go view today's game. This one might be easier. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. All right, next up we got the Astros and the Red Sox. This is a 1-1 series as well. Let's see who is able to come out on this one. And it's going to be the Red Sox beating them in Fenway Park. 2-1 series lead for the Boston Red Sox. Okay, very, very interesting. Now we're moving on to the Nationals and the Cubs. The Cubs can move on to the NLCS right now. 2-0 lead for them. Can the Nationals stay alive? Here we go. Let's find out. Let's go. And the Cubs sweep the Washington Nationals. 3-0. The Nationals are out again, even with the Nationals scoring 5 in the top of the 8th. They just couldn't hold on, and the Cubs are the first team to advance. All right, next games, we've got the Red Sox able to advance if they get a victory right here against the Houston Astros. Let's see. We're going to simulate this game, and the Red Sox won it 5-4. Or no, wait, what am I looking at? My bad, I totally mixed that up. The Astros won, and they forced a Game 5 big road win for the Houston Astros. Indians and Twins tied at 1. Let's simulate this one and see how it goes. The Indians took the victory at Target Field, so it is now a 2-1 series lead for them. Dodgers Diamondbacks, another tied series. And the Diamondbacks took the victory. Zach Greinke is 2-0 in the postseason, and the Diamondbacks are 1 game away from eliminating the Dodgers. Oh my goodness, this is such a crazy postseason right now. Indians and Twins, Game 4. The Indians are 1 game away from advancing. Are they going to be able to take it? Let's find out. Let's find out. The Indians are. They knock out the Twins. The Twins' wildcard run is over. They beat the Yankees and they made it to the ALCS, or the ALDS, but the Twins, or the Indians, are going to move on now to face whoever wins between Boston and Houston. I don't think that series is over, right? Yeah. I don't know. But let's go ahead and see what goes on with the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. Diamondbacks could move on right now. They could move on. Let's see. The Dodgers tie it up. Oh my God, a shutout victory. Clayton Kershaw throws a shutout. Oh, Kershaw needs to step up in the postseason. He's doing it so far. All right, here we go. Red Sox, Astros. Who is going to the ALCS to face the Cleveland Indians? Let's see. The Astros. Oh my God, guys. The Astros and the Indians. A 7-3 victory. Verlander going in Game 5 versus Chris Sale. Awesome matchup. And the Astros beat the Red Sox in the ALDS. Now let's see. 2-2. Dodgers, Diamondbacks. Oh, this is so crazy, bro. Here we go. The Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. The Diamondbacks are going to the NLCS to face the Chicago Cubs. What is going on here, dude? Houston, Cleveland, Arizona, and Chicago are the final 4 teams. If you guys had these in the National League and the American League Championship Series, I would not believe you at the start of the season. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next round. All right, Astros-Indians Game 1. Let's see how this one goes. It is going to be the Indians taking it in very, very convincing fashion, 9-1 against the Astros. So now it's 1-0. Let's see who gets Game 2. We'll just go ahead and go Game 2 right here. It's going to be the Astros coming back 5-2. Okay, the 2 best records in the American League going at it. It's now a 1-1 series. Diamondbacks and Cubs. This one is going to be in Wrigley. And here we go. Let's see Game 1. The Cubs still undefeated in this postseason. 4-0. Ooh, I would not want to play the Cubs right now. Let's see how they do in game 2. Let's see how they do. The Diamondbacks in the 10th inning get a run and are able to beat them 8-7, and now we've got a 1-1 series for both sides of the league. Whew. Whew. All right, game 3, Astros Indians. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see. 6-5 Indians. There we go for the Cleveland Indians, man. 2-1 series lead now. They beat the Astros there. Let's see how game 4 goes for them. Let's see. The Astros tie it up. It is just back and forth, back and forth. All right, Cubs Diamondbacks game 3. Here we go. Oh my goodness. 12-0. 2-hit shutout. The Cubs can't. There's no way the Cubs are getting beat, bro. There's no way the Cubs are getting beat in this. This is ridiculous. I can't believe what's going on right now. Oh my goodness. 6-4, the Indians take game 5 and are 1 game away from back-to-back postseason appearances. And could you imagine if we have a repeat or a rematch of the World Series? Let's see what game 4 looks like in the Cubs D-backs. Diamondbacks, 2-2. Back and forth tug of war series right there. Okay. Here we go. Let's see how game 5 goes. Can the Diamondbacks come away with a little bit of a series lead? They don't. The Cubs and the Indians are now both 1 game away from a 2016 World Series rematch. Can the Indians clinch their ticket to the World Series right now? Justin Verlander on the mound. Here we go. And they do. The Indians beat the Astros in 6 innings and are your American League champions. Now let's see what the Diamondbacks and Cubs are up to. Are we going to get a rematch? Here we go. Let's find out. Can Robbie Ray keep the Diamondbacks alive? He can! Oh my God. 5 runs in the 7th inning. We are having a Game 7 in the National League Championship Series. Zach Greinke versus Jose Quintana. Ooh, I'm scared right now. I'm nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. Here we go. Game 7, NLCS 2017. It is the 19-2. What? 19-2? Jose Quintana got rocked. The Diamondbacks are going to the World Series to face the Cleveland Indians. I cannot believe they won 19-2 in Game 7. All right. Okay, Game 7, boys. Now let's move on to the World Series. We've got the Diamondbacks and the Indians. Let's start it off with Game 1, 2017 Fall Classic. It's going to be the Diamondbacks taking Game 1. Dude, can the Diamondbacks be the dark horse and win this whole thing? Let's find out. Let's see what Game 2 does. Ooh, the Indians answer right back. 4-2, man. 4-2. All right, Game 3. Here we go. 1-1 series. The Diamondbacks take another one. Dude, it's like a tug-of-war series right now. This next game, Game 4, also will be in Arizona. Dude, is the home field going to help them? They got to face Corey Kluber. And the Indians take it in extra innings all the way to the 11th. We've got a 2-2 World Series right now. Game 5, last Arizona Diamondbacks home game of the season. Can they get a victory? And they cannot. The Indians are 1 game away from winning the World Series, but they did have that last year too. Can they come up and not choke this one? Can the Indians win it? Here we go. Let's find out. Indians Diamondbacks Game 6. And the Cleveland Indians are your World Series champions. Oh my God. The Indians beat the Diamondbacks in 6 games, 4-2. The Cleveland Indians have won the World Series in this MLB The Show 17 postseason sim. Wow, guys. Well, I was wrong. I definitely had the Dodgers winning, but the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers in the NLDS. I had the Nationals winning in MLB The Show, and they got swept. They didn't even win a game, but the Arizona Diamondbacks went all the way. They were the National League champions, but they could not beat the Cleveland Indians, who took the pennant and took the Fall Classic. Let me know what you guys thought. Did you see this coming? Did you see the Diamondbacks going all the way to the World Series? A lot of people probably did see the Indians winning it all, but what a crazy postseason. If it shapes up to be anything like this sim, I'm excited. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Let me know if you want to see more simulations like this. I would greatly appreciate any support this video gets. Drop a like on it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new for more MLB content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.